It is the Tuesday album tour, and on this particular Tuesday, we are actually opening up our musical borders, which is to say, we are taking a tour of the world. We just finished listening to La Femme's album Psychotropical Berlin. It was a banger. We are hopping into Franco Battiato's La Voce del Padrone. I think I'm saying that correctly. And actually, let me get us correctly situated over here. I think I please tell me if I've just completely butchered this man's name and album title. Do forgive. Now, look, we are doing 8 different albums this month, featuring 8 different countries and 8 different languages, each of those being languages that are not my mother tongue of English. I have discovered in the course of my having this channel that music speaks every language, even if the song you happen to be listening to isn't in your mother tongue. I have heard so many songs that have blown my mind that we're not in English. And that is really where the heart of this came from. I was looking for things that were not in English. I was looking for artists who had a great amount of cultural and country pride behind them. And upon my search, I found out that Italy is one of the most, my most viewed non-native English-speaking countries that watches my channel. So that is how Italy ended up getting picked. Apparently, a lot of Italian Ruskies out there. So W's for our Italian Ruskies. Now, I have to ask, Ruskies from Italy, the Spanish Ruskies, Spanish speakers are Los Ruskitos. The French Ruskies are Les Ruskiquois. Okay? What are the Italian Ruskies? The Portuguese speakers are Os Ruskinos. Just so we're clear, okay? Gotta know though. What are the Italians? I'm interested, guys. You gotta let me know. This is a music discovery stream. Are you familiar with Franco Battiato? Have you heard the album La Voce del Padrone? How is my Gabagooskies? How is my Italian accent coming along? It's Irisy, Walt. Gotcha. Guys, I'm gonna hit the play button. It looks like this came out in 1980 or 1981. Looking like we got 7 songs totaling out to 29 minutes and 29 seconds. Guys, I'm gonna hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. And I have to just throw a particular shout out to, I actually have a favorite Italian content creator. His name is Davey504. Believe it or not, the bass players are the musicians that have the best content on YouTube. As much as I wish I could say it was the guitar players, the bass players are the best content creators of all of the instruments, and I think Davey is kind of the gold standard of that. But neither here nor there. Guys, let's check out Franco Battiato, La Voce del Padrone. Let's check this out. Summer on a Solitary Beach. After listening you a while, I felt like following. Yo, thank you so much, Martin. I appreciate that so much. You actual peach. Ruskies, make our new friend feel at home. In Italian, you call your pals ragazzi. Gotta be ruscazzi. Oh. Also, can somebody get me a lyrical translation for this? Can somebody get me a genius if possible? You hear the Is that a synth sax?
Passammo l'estate su una spiaggia solitaria e ci arrivava l'eco di un cinema all'aperto e sulla sabbia un caldo tropicale.
I'm getting all choked up. This do 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 do.
E nel pomeriggio, quando il sole ci nutriva, di tanto in tanto un grido copriva le distanze.
I don't know what I don't know what I'm most excited about. You can't find an English translation? Okay, if that's the case, I gotta ask my Italian Ruski friends. Your name is pending. Can you give me lyrical translations in the comments section below? I would very much appreciate that. Is back-to-back bangers though. Okay, fantastic. Guys, this guy's voice is just like hitting my heart. There's something about how kind of somber his voice seems, but it's like the music is incredibly upbeat. It's kind of got a cheerful melancholy feeling to it.
Quando il sole ci nutriva,
It's almost maybe a
tanto in tanto un grido copriva le distanze e l'aria delle cose diventava irreale. Mare, 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 voglio annegare. Portami lontano a naufragare. Via, via, via da queste sponde. Portami lontano sulle
And the
onde.
harmonies. I want to go back. To your point there, Ale, you know, it really does have that. I think that's been one of my favorite things about this is the contrast between his voice and kind of this somber tone with, some reverb, some real ethereal nature to it. But then you've got this really fast pumping bass line. You've got this high energy, but then there's this atmosphere to it that almost maybe doesn't seem too cheerful. It kind of seems like pensive or swimmy, like he's really in deep thought about something maybe that's kind of heavy, but it's like because the energy is upbeat, it feels like it could be a little bit upbeat. But I don't kind of know. I love not quite knowing the vibe. Gosh, that makes this so fun because it's like it could be about any number of things. I could be totally missing it. I could be totally hitting it on the head. I got no clue. This is part of what makes music so exciting, and it's so enjoyable. But I don't know. I think it's saying. It perfectly goes into my point that music shatters language barriers. Music speaks every language, even if it doesn't speak your mother tongue. We can all identify a good song, dude.
Portami lontano sulle onde.
Bassline is MVP of this song, I think, though.
A wonderful summer on a solitary beach against the sea, le grand hôtel Cigale Magique, mentre lontano un minatore bruno tornava
such a beautiful take.
Portami lontano sulle onde.
We spent summer on a solitary beach. We heard the echo of an outside cinema and a actually, hang on. There it is. Oh, you beauty. Thank you. Can we get some W's for comment putter? The man put the comment in there. Okay. Let me just make sure the let's let her finish out, then we'll visit her at the end. Am I the only one who's tuned? Like, my loins are singing with this bass line. Like, this bass line is everything, dude. The arpeggiation happening on what I'm guessing, are they arp synths? And is that a real sax now? Did we go from like a synth sax to a real sax? I can immediately see why that is a big hit. That was a tremendous song. So we're going into Bandiera Bianca, I think. Again, do forgive me if my pronunciation is just terrible. Let's see if we have the second song there, though. Lyrics. Here we go. What Bianca. Where is it? Okay. I think we found it. You hear the
Mister Tamburino, non ho voglia di scherzare, rimettiamoci la maglia, i tempi stanno per cambiare.
Mr. Tambourine Man, I was about to say, are we making a Bob Dylan reference here? I don't feel like joking. Let's put the shirt back on. The times they're a changin', the times they are almost a changin'. So he was calling out Dylan.
Siamo figli delle stelle, pronipoti di Sua Maestà il denaro.
We are children of the stars and grandnephews, His Majesty.
Per fortuna il mio razzismo non mi fa guardare quei programmi demenziali con tribune elettorali.
Thankfully, my own racism keeps me from watching those idiotic programs with electoral debates.
E avete voglia di mettervi profumo e deodoranti, siete come sabbie mobili tirate giù.
Very much an 80s guitar tone when you hear that. Boom,
Tirate giù.
Kind of an out of place guitar tone for the
C'è chi si
vibe.
mette degli occhiali da sole per avere più carisma e sintomatico mistero.
They just have more charm and consequent
Com'è
mysterious.
difficile restare padre quando i figli crescono e le mamme imbiancano.
Is gray imbiancano? Is that gray? Is imbiancano? How hard it is to remain fathers as children grow up and mums turn gray.
Quante squallide figure che attraversano il paese, come misera la vita negli abusi di potere. Sul ponte svento la bandiera bianca, sul ponte svento la bandiera bianca. Sul ponte svento la bandiera bianca, sul ponte svento la bandiera bianca.
Is this him? Is this Franco?
Svento la bandiera bianca, sul ponte svento la bandiera bianca.
Was that Franco, or was that a guy that he had joined him?
A Beethoven e Sinatra preferisco l'insalata, a Vivaldi l'uva passa che mi dà più calorie.
Got you.
Com'è difficile restare calmi e indifferenti mentre tutti intorno fanno rumore.
This is a very, very reasonable thing to comment on. How hard it is to remain calm and emotionless while everyone around is making noise. That's called stoic. Like, how hard it is to remain stoic while everyone around is but I would challenge you to try to remain calm. Work hard to do what you can to remain calm, because I really do think you will find a lot of benefit in your life by approaching things calm. Emotionless, not necessarily, right? Like, I think your goal in living life as a stoic is to experience joy by deciding not to experience negative emotions, and learning how to appreciate the life that you already have. Which a lot of that comes from accepting what is and is not in your control. And if everybody around you is making noise, that is not in your control. So your goal is to not let it affect you, and therein not let it ruin your joy. Stoicism is pretty awesome, but it is hard. It is a practice. May you find it easy to remain calm when life around you is stressful and noisy.
In quest'epoca di pazzi ci mancavano gli idioti dell'orrore. Ho sentito degli spari in una via del centro, quante stupide galline che si azzuffano per niente. E sommersi soprattutto da immondizie musicali.
I will say the guitar tone really grew on me throughout the course of the song. This seems like Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, like kids play. Is that like an Italian version of it, or Minima Immortalia means something I'm totally missing? Guitar to be exactly what it is, to not be exactly what it is. Okay, fair enough, Judo. I can't speak against what you're saying here. This ending though. The end, my only friend. I like really nice. And this one is Gli Ucceli. Well, that's an arpeggiating synth. Is that like a synth arpeggiating as like a grand piano?
Volano gli uccelli, volano nello spazio.
This one doesn't have a translation I can find.
Con le regole assegnate a questa parte di universo, al nostro sistema solare. Aprono le ali, scendono in picchiata, atterrano.
Thank you, comment putter.
Di aeroplani.
Gonna bring it back a little bit.
Gli uccelli volano nello spazio tra le nuvole, con le regole assegnate a questa parte di universo, al nostro sistema solare. Aprono le ali, scendono in picchiata, atterrano. Meglio di aeroplani, cambiano le prospettive al mondo, voli imprevedibili ed ascese velocissime, traiettorie impercettibili, codici di geometrie esistenziali.
His meter, the way he breaks up the meter in his vocals is so captivating. You hear me say this about other vocalists pretty frequently on the channel if it strikes me as such, but there's conviction to his voice. I believe what he is saying. Like, I believe every bit that like he feels the way he is expressing in the song. There's something about feeling a person's heart in their voice, you know?
Cambiano le prospettive al mondo, voli imprevedibili ed ascese velocissime, traiettorie impercettibili, codici di geometrie esistenziali.
Kind of a David Bowie vibe on this song.
Migrano gli uccelli, migrano con il cambio di stagione, giochi di aperture alari che nascondono segreti di questo sistema solare.
The panning of left to right ear.
Scendono in picchiata, atterrano. Meglio di aeroplani, cambiano le prospettive al mondo, voli imprevedibili ed ascese velocissime, traiettorie impercettibili, codici di geometrie esistenziali.
This the one. What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the Rooskies. Rooskies make our new friend feel at home.
Volano, gli uccelli volano nello spazio tra le nuvole, con le regole assegnate a questa parte di universo, al nostro sistema solare.
The drum panning, do you hear that? Put yourself in the drummer's seat really quick. Close your eyes and you'll see what I mean. I love that. Wow, that song's really sticking to the landing there too. Not typically. But welcome to the Rooskies. All right, so we've got 4 songs to go. Cuccurucu. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly.
Cuccurucu, paloma, paloma, ai 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 ai, cantava. Cuccurucu, paloma, ai 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 ai, cantava. Le serenate.
I just want to hear him say this again. Paloma,
paloma, paloma, ai 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 ai, cantava. Cuccurucu, paloma, paloma, ai 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 ai, cantava.
I love this one.
Le serenate all'istituto magistrale, nell'ora di ginnastica o di religione, per carnevale suonavo sopra i carri in maschera, avevo già la luna e Urano nel leone, il mare nel
I'm also a Leo.
le 1000 bolle blu, da quando sei andata via.
I think these 80s guitar tones are growing on me. You hear this like speed metal guitar tone in the back?
Il mare nel cassetto, le 1000 bolle blu, da quando sei andata via, non esisto più. Il mondo è grigio, il mondo è blu. Cuccurucu, paloma, paloma, ai 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 ai, cantava. Cuccurucu, paloma, paloma, ai 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 ai, cantava.
This is my favorite song on the album.
Dei profughi afghani.
This has so far been my favorite song on the album. I'm obsessed with it.
Che
Paloma.
dal confine si spostarono nell'Iran. Canta
We do have
pelle rossa
actually, I don't know if I have
americani.
ones I've already done other than to say search that song name on YouTube with my name.
Le gesta erotiche di scuopelle di luna, le penne stilografiche con l'inchiostro blu, la barba con rasoio elettrico, non la faccio più. Il mondo è grigio, il mondo è blu. Cuccurucu, paloma, ai 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 ai.
All right, serenades at the human. So all my world is gray and blue. The direful spring in the Afghan refugees that moved from the border of Iran. So hey, Italy. It's occurring to me that while I might be able to read translations, I still may not know anything about what they're saying. it would greatly help me if, as we go through this, if I just completely whiff on context, please fill me in, because I don't want to. I don't want to miss out on good music because I'm trying too hard to focus on the words. Maybe you guys can help me out with that.
Le penne stilografiche con l'inchiostro blu, la barba con rasoio elettrico, non la faccio più. Il mondo è grigio, il mondo è blu. Cuccurucu, paloma.
The word paloma has never heard it before, but I love it now so much.
Cantava Lady Madonna.
Are we intentionally calling out the Beatles?
Can try with a little help.
It means
from
pigeon?
my friends.
Paloma?
Whoa, goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Come on, baby, let's twist again. Once upon a time you dressed so fine, Mary, like just a one.
He's definitely been calling attention to like the Beatles and Bob Dylan throughout this. I almost said the Rolling Stones, but I stopped myself precisely realizing he said like a Rolling Stone. Do you think that these are homage references, or do you think that these are him somehow including them in a critique he's making of music?
Like
and the Stones, Ruby Tuesday, Dedoy. No, I haven't listened to a ton of Rolling Stones, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is on the agenda, just hasn't gotten there yet. I also feel like I do hear a little bit of a Star Trek vibe. The original series, like the vocal that is there in if you watch the intro of Star Trek the original series, I think you'll hear what I mean in the background vocal here. Reference for sure. Wait, with a little help from my friends, that's also a Beatles song. But that who was the guy that did that at Woodstock? Hang on. Help from my Joe Cocker, I think. Cocker. Yes, it was Joe Cocker. Like that was. Let's just be real, amazing. How he kind of superimposes those lyrics into his own song.
Dressed so fine, Mary, like just a woman.
It's almost like he's making a collage out of the people that probably inspired him, like a sound collage.
Like a rolling stone.
Paloma. Such a banger, dude. Segnali Di Vita, I think.
cose nella vita, il senso, le amicizie, le opinioni, che voglia di cambiare che c'è in me. Si sente il bisogno di una propria evoluzione, sganciata dalle regole comuni, da questa
Admittedly, this one has hit me the least soft, but maybe it's because that last one, Cuccurucu, the Paloma. Maybe I can't say the song name correctly, but maybe it's because that one was such a mega banger that this one's hit me with kind of a noodle stab.
personalità, segnali di vita nei cortili e nelle case all'imbrunire, le luci fanno ricordare le meccaniche celesti.
Is this both real horns and synth-played horns? Because I feel like I've noticed this a couple of times throughout this album, and I really love that mixed texture. Like, it's like organic meets digitized counterpart. Exactly.
Che fanno sottofondo per le stelle, lo spazio cosmico si sta ingrandendo e le galassie si allontanano. Ti accorgi di come vola bassa la mia mente, è colpa dei pensieri associativi se non riesco a stare adesso qui. Segnali di vita nei cortili e nelle case.
Big space you get from the strings and the piano here.
Fanno ricordare le meccaniche celesti.
So maybe it is two different, maybe it is a sax and an alto. I don't know. And then you have that organ. Is this a mellotron?
Le luci fanno ricordare le meccaniche celesti.
String section. Okay. It's really interesting how many kind of back and forth moments I have with this one where I'm like, ooh, is that this or is that a mellotron? Like, is that, there are moments where I can't decide if I'm hearing the real instrument or not, or like a digital counterpart of it. And that's a pretty fun ride to be on. We've got two songs on this, so if it's your first time hearing the album with me, how is the album hitting you? And if it's, if it's a revisit for you, let me know how it's going. And with the two songs, do we think it's going to stick the landing? Let's find out. Centro di Gravita. Permanente. Fair enough.
Bretone con un cappello e un ombrello di carta di riso e canna di bambù.
I don't know. I've been really vibing on the 80s sound textures lately.
Coraggiosi, furbi contrabbandieri macedoni.
It's interesting because it feels like you start when we get to Italian music, you do feel there is not, I think, purely like Western rhythms and chord structures that you find. You know, maybe I'm wrong in that, but it feels like maybe it's, at least in this particular case, this artist.
Gesuiti
that bass tone is so good.
Vestiti come dei bonzi per entrare a corte degli imperatori della dinastia dei Ming. Cerco un centro di gravità permanente che non mi faccia mai cambiare idea sulle cose, sulla gente. Avrei bisogno di
e non mi faccia mai cambiare idea sulle cose,
I love this. There's like a cinema quality to it, like kind of a musical cinema thing, like where it feels like it kind of changes scenes. There's a silliness to it. There's a fun energy to it, like it. But there's also, his voice somehow always seems to be the opposite mood of the music he's singing. And it adds such a crazy juxtaposition that makes me so happy. And I don't know that many artists do that. Oh, that's awesome coffee.
Per le strade di Pechino erano giorni di maggio, tra noi si scherzava a raccogliere ortiche. Non sopporto i cori russi, la musica finto rock, la new wave italiana, il free jazz punk inglese, neanche la nera africana. Cerco un centro di gravità permanente che non mi faccia mai cambiare idea sulle cose.
Like, it definitely feels like the new wave hit Italy. At, you know, the right time, but it also feels kind of like he's commenting on the state maybe of music around him at the time. It feels like it kind of a melting pot of genre here, but it also feels like he's been you know, conscientious about like maybe shouting out, you know, his inspiration. What I will say is both of these albums have really conjured up an image of their respective countries, which makes this an unqualified success so far. I cannot help but agree with you more. You know, the whole concept of doing this album tour was like to try to culturally become maybe a bit more aware of other people, because I think a lot of people will watch me listen to from all over the world at this point, watch me listen to music in English, but you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is people will meet me where I'm at, and the idea, like, I can't feasibly listen to every country in a month, but to be able to listen to at least some and kind of explore more around the world in my own way, it feels like it kind of satisfies a bit of wanderlust. And knowing that I get to experience this once I post the video onto YouTube, and that this relationship with the music kind of lives outside of this moment to me, you know what I mean? Like, I see the comments that get left, whether people think I do or don't, because I read a lot of people saying like, this is a year late, you probably won't see this, but I do. I really do. Believe it or not, I'm a vain person. I read the comments. I respond when I feel necessary. I've elected to never respond to negative comments again, and I feel good about that. My life is better for it. But The relationship I get to develop, and the same thing with like Brazil or Argentina or Japan. Like when I've reacted to other countries, there's this really amazing thing that happens where people take pride in the music that comes from their country and their country itself. And I always get to end up learning about things, maybe about a cultural perspective I hadn't considered, maybe about a historical context I didn't know was even a thing. Maybe I see that there's this massive part of history that I was completely blind to, and there are these people that have these beautiful stories and perspectives, and they're willing to share them with me, and all I got to do is read. And I think that's one of the coolest things about doing this channel is I get to connect with people on that way. And even though it's not like I'm sitting over a cup of coffee talking about, a song or something like that, I guess in my imagination, that's kind of how it goes down. That's I think what makes the kind of world discovery so special is that, like, in the live show we really have just amassed a whole bunch of people that are genuinely just happy to hear music that may inspire them, and they're happy to hear a song for the first time even if they don't like it. They're happy that they heard it, so at least they know that they don't like it. I think we have a really tremendous group of music appreciators and not just people that are like requiring music be on their own terms. I think that we have a really broad, group that brings a lot of taste and a melting pot of considerations. And you really see those things shine in a global context. And again, to be made aware that music is bigger than where you grew up or what you grew up listening to or your community. When you realize the community of the world is pretty awesome, and that there are probably a ton of songs and languages that you don't speak that might be your favorite song. You don't know. So this journey is always really exciting, and I can't thank you guys enough for being a part of it. And again, Italy. If you guys got stuff you think like, okay, Walter, this is the one. This is the guy that Italy loves the most. Let me know. Again, my research only gets me so far.
Sulla gente avrei bisogno di
Centro di Gravita Permanente, che non mi faccia mai cambiare idea sulle cose, sulla gente.
Something about his like opera singers being like lower vocal quality. Like that, he has these like choir vocalists, like seemingly kind of in 1632-bit sound.
over and over again. What do I do? What do I do? You are woman in love.
Snake Bees.
I need your love. I want your love.
His face the whole evening on this album, like octave, like slapping. We've got one song to go. It is Sentimentio Nuevo. I'm guessing that means new sentiment. I think. Listen to the decays on that. The decay and reverb and the octave voicings on it. Whoa.
Es un sentimiento nuevo che mi tiene alta la vita, la passione nella gola, l'eros
of the most popular stations in 1992 Rome was Italian translations of American pop hits. But they got it twisted in their tagline, spoken in baritone English, all black radio. Wow.
Le tue strane inibizioni non fanno parte del sesso. I desideri mitici di prostitute libiche, il senso del possesso che fu pre-alessandrino. La tua voce come il coro delle sirene di Ulisse mi incatena, ed è bellissimo perdersi in questo incantesimo. È bellissimo perdersi in questo incantesimo.
The bass. Do-do-do. I love that.
Tutti i muscoli del corpo
That's in the
pronti
left
per
ear.
l'accoppiamento. Giappone delle geishe si abbandonano all'amore. Le tue strane inibizioni che scatenano il piacere.
There is so much happening in the headphones on this song. Like if you listen to the right ear, you've got this sound.
Le tue
Right
strane
there.
inibizioni che scatenano il piacere.
In the
Lo
left ear.
scimaismo tantrico di stile dionisiaco,
Go on now.
la lotta pornografica dei greci e dei latini. La tua pelle come un'oasi nel deserto ancora mi cattura, ed è bellissimo perdersi in questo incantesimo.
I think the bass has been the MVP of this whole album. Whoa. Very distinctly different things are happening in either ear. Headphone crew, this is definitely an album for you.
I desideri mitici di prostitute libiche, il senso del possesso che fu pre-alessandrino. La tua voce come il coro delle sirene di Ulisse mi incatena.
Did he play with a band? Was he just a solo artist? Like what was the production of this album like? Because I don't see credits, which I'm inclined to think means he kind of did the bulk of it himself, but I'm totally willing to be wrong. I'm not going to hate on him if that's not the case. In the same way I wouldn't hate on Bowie for not playing every instrument, but I am curious. What's the process? There's a band, okay. Page isn't working for me. All in all, I feel like that was but either way, that does answer my question. There was a band. He was a solo artist, but also this is a fairly early into his career. He's been at it for 10 years at this point. Okay. Well, good to know. Guys, I think I've discovered a pretty solid good okay, here we go. Here seems to be the listing. There's the credits there. So, bass, Paolo Donnarumma. Paolo Donnarumma, this dude thumped. That guy gets it. That was the MVP of the discography to me. Paolo bangs. Yeah, guys. Let's get some W's in the chat for our friends in Italy. If you guys have, an Italian artist or band that you're like, no, Walter, this would be a much better impression of Italy and us than what you just listened to, let me know. All in all, I've got nothing but good things to say. I'm definitely going back. I'm definitely going back to Italy. Just help guide me. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.